Welcome everybody. It's Wednesday, so that means we're live at 5-ish here at Old Town Quilt Shop in Orchid, California. And while we wait for people to join us to see what we have for you tonight, let's give you a little information. So we have, of course, our website where you can shop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and our email address if you need to email us about anything you've purchased in the past or want to purchase, and our phone number to call us. And then if you're lucky enough to be here on the Central Coast and you want to stop by, this is our address, 165 West Clark Avenue, and our hours are Monday 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., Tuesday through Friday 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So you can come and see all of us here at the shop and get some help picking out your fabrics. All right, and the other thing I want to remind you about is we did sell out of all of our premium passports for the upcoming shop tour. Remember, it's June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. However, some of the other shops do still have premium passports if you want one, but of course you can always pick up a free passport the day of the shop tour. So when you come, the first shop that you stop at, you can get a free passport. But don't forget, you want to visit all 9 shops, and there's prizes and fun and games. But you know, we have a flyer, gives a little map of all the shops. They go from Paso Robles to Ventura, and we're kind of in the middle. So anyway, June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. All the information is on our website, or you can go to the Central Coast Quilt Shop website. Quilt Shops of the Central Coast. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with what we have here today. And one of our favorite designers is Laurel Birch, and one of the things that we love about them is their basics just work with so many things. So these are returning favorites, so they're back for an encore. This one is, you know, a basic that we get all the time. It's, you know, kind of not a true white, but, you know, well, it's pretty white with the silver dots. And the metallic is not in your face. It's pretty subtle. And it, you know, it works really well with, you know, if you do the blue type of Christmas, or, you know, anything. I mean, even if you're doing maybe even some of the Japanese or Oriental prints. And same with this one. This one has a cream background with the gold dots, and it works really well with Christmas and, you know, other things like that. And we have used it as a background on non-Christmas things. It's just fabulous. And then we have it in the black with the silver. And then these little triangles, we have them in, I think, more than one color, but this is the turquoisey, and kind of fades into blue. Very, you know, very pretty. And again, I mean, it doesn't have to be in a Laurel Birch. I mean, in any kids, it just works with so many things, clearly. And then we have the purple with it's royal, but it's royal. Yeah, looks more like it's kind of a blue purple. So anyway, it does have the silver dots, and again, you know, their metallic is not obnoxious. It's not a heavy metallic. So these returning favorites, so we've had those before, and new is this 2.5-inch strip roll. So this particular line is called Beautiful, and of course, I mean, all the the bright, vibrant colors that Laurel Birch is known for, and you know, some of the basics are in there, and of course some of the things for that line. So these always make a stunning quilt. So this is Laurel Birch. The basics are $14.35 a yard, and this is, can't read it. It got cut off. I'm not sure. It'll be on the website. $52.99. Okay. And next we're going to go over to Studio E Fabrics and fall into autumn. Now we're just beginning to fall into spring, or fall into, well, maybe summer. I guess it is spring, but you know, for fabric, we've got to be ahead of the game here. So fall into autumn. So we've got a really pretty on, a cream background. We've got the changing colored leaves. So some are still have some green in them, and they're turning to the oranges and the reds. And then to coordinate with it, we got these really pretty, swirl. I love the movement in these, the swirls. Kind of leafy, but this is a kind of a reddish orange background with the more orange accents, lighter orange yellow, and then we've got the yellow with the darker accent. So kind of the mirror image of each other. So very pretty. This could make a 3-yard quilt. These would be beautiful napkins, placemats, whatever you need for autumn. So fall into autumn from Studio E Fabrics, $14.35 a yard. And then from Lewis and Irene, we have sunflowers. So sunflowers are always fun. They can be fall, they can be summer, they can be anything you want them to be. So sunflowers. So this one has the little beehives and the little bees flying around and the sunflowers. And then we have the yellow sunflowers that, the sunflowers themselves are a lighter yellow, and we've got, more of a mustardy, color background. And then you have the white or cream background with the green leaves and the traditional looking sunflowers. And then this one has the more traditional looking sunflowers as well. And little bees doing their little thing there. So with the green leaves. And then, is this the same? No. No, this one's a little darker. So the other one, yeah. So there is a difference. So
they're more yellow in person than
yeah. Oh, okay. So on camera they're looking a little darker and more grayed out, but it really isn't. It's a more golden color. And then we have a light green with the little tiny sunflowers on it. And yeah.
It looks blue when you get close.
Yeah. It's just hard to get a true color on the camera, but this is, really a lighter green. But anyway, pretty sunflowers. So very, traditional looking sunflowers, but pretty little bee accents and just a nice little grouping. Sunflowers. So now this is from Moda Fabrics, Comfort and Joy, and this is actually a Christmas a Christmas fabric. However, it's really not looking very Christmassy. I think these are supposed to be poinsettias, and they are, but it's a very more little artsy. And of course, this is all part of the Create Joy project or line, and they're always more watercolory. So you've got this main fabric that has the poinsettias and the leaves, and just a little different coloring for Christmas. And then you have trees. So this one is definitely directional, but it would make a nice border for anything. And it's just a pretty fabric. And so clearly the trees, so it can be winter rather than just Christmas. And then we got the basics that go with that, so flow basics. So these throughout the Create Joy line, these work with a lot of the different things that lines that we have had and still have some of. So we have the green with the it's got again it's that watercolor look, so it's got darker and lighter throughout it, and then the blue, and then the more aqua color. So those work well with the trees, and of course this one as well. So they all work together. They just don't look like your traditional Christmas. So those are from Moda, and they're $14.35 a yard. And we also got the fat quarter bundle of this. It's called Comfort and Joy. Mm-hmm. is the name of the line. So this is the fat quarter bundle that goes with this yardage. So that's, again, that's all from Moda. And the fat quarter bundle is $120.99, and I forget how many. There's 30 fabrics in there. So, and then, we had a mic malfunction here. All right, I think we're back together. All right, and then previously we had gotten this fabric. In fact, last week we got this one in, and these were previous. So this is all part of the orchard from Riley Blake. And this was the pattern that we had seen at market that used these fabrics. And so this one is the background, and it is only one size, 74 by 74, but again, they're blocks, so you can size it however you would like to, but they're sort of a take on a log cabin with some applique. So Coneflower Corner is the name of that pattern. And then we also got San Julian from Villa Rosa Fabrics, and this features some of the K-facet fabrics, and so it just makes a stunning quilt. And so it allows you to use fabrics that have a bigger print on them, so it doesn't just have to be K, it could be anything that has a bigger print. So this works well with those. And this quilt comes out to 54 by 72. So if you look, on the back, you can see they are bigger. It is bigger pieces. Are you looking at? Are we looking at the same thing? This.
I was trying to get up there.
Oh, okay. And it uses fat quarters. So, and I know that many of you have collections of fat quarters, so this would work well for you. Okay, so were there any questions out there? All right, so those are our new fabrics for this week. So don't forget that shop tour is coming up really fast, and you want to be sure that you've got all your plans ready to go so you can come and shop with us. All right, until next week. Oh yes, and to everyone out there, happy Mother's Day. All right, we'll see you next week.